It's salmonberry season. All across the countryside, bushes are teeming with juicy little berries, and they're free for the taking. Harvesting them is a great way to earn some extra cash. Oh, okay. So you saw what that was, right? Um, that was the random seeds that I planted, and it turned out to be a parsnip. How perfect. Oh, that's right. It can't cut through it because, you know, it's a stick and not... A stick can't cut grass exactly well. I mean, if you swing hard enough, you might be able to cause some of it to break, but not all. I know firsthand. I used to carry around the stick a lot when I went outside because of... Wait, hold on. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I want to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead. Wish you said that sooner, lady. Okay, but anyway... Wait, I forgot to water these. Anyway, back when we used to have Rhino... Hey, fat cat. We used to have Rhino. Wait, did I water that? I think, yeah, I did. Looks like I did. The one thing with him was that, one time they let him out while I was not here. I think I don't think it was when I was working or anything like that. I think it was just a matter of I was asleep. I might have been taking a nap when it happened, but that might have been Rocky, the one we had before that one. But that's another story for another day. Point is, okay, I'm gonna take these both over there. Point is, he got hurt from a fight for the other dogs. I'm assuming like they were all in heat with another female, because I think Rhino did want to go out, and I'm pretty sure that was the reason why. So anyway, he got mauled up a bit by some other dogs. Wait, where are the... Oh, okay, that's where they are. It's fine. Anyway, I had to take him to the emergency vet in Corpus, like deep in Corpus, like the south side. There's a vet there's an emergency care vet there. I was there till like 4 or 5 in the morning, you know, just before the sun came out when we finally got home, because he had to get emergency surgery. But ever since that day, because by sheer coincidence before that, like months before that, I found this stick in the backyard, and the thing is with that stick, it's kind of just like how do I put it? It's hard to describe. Maybe I'll take a picture. If I take a picture of it, I'll post it. It's seen better days, though. At least there'll be a lot more with a darker brown, but I think it got wet or something. I don't know. Anyway, point is, let me see. What was I gonna... Oh, I remember now. So, the point is, I used to go around whenever I did take him out on walks. I would always have the stick with me, just so in case another dog tries to come close to us, I would just swing it like shit, shit, but I would also just swing it around like a madman, because that would be enough to scare most animals. They see a human, bad enough you see a human, but then you see one with what looks like a weapon, they're gonna back off. They're gonna leave you alone. They're gonna want to get away from you, because you know most animals have evolutionary thing where they know humans are not to be trifled with. I mean, think of it this way. Most lions will not attack a group of humans. The only way they will attack a human is if one is by himself, there are no other humans that they can smell or hear or see, and that's that. Like, and they're in a vulnerable spot, like, you know, they have their guard dropped, you can see what's coming around behind them, stuff like that. Then they'll go for the kill. But even then, they would rather not, because sometimes an ancient sword. Cool. I mean, I was hoping for clay, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Ain't this your favorite time of the year, buddy? The crisp air of the wilderness is all I care to know. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I had the stick for that. That's why I would carry one around. So the wooden club feels a little nostalgic to me. I mean, if Astro ever went out, sometimes because I don't let him out anymore because of a similar case, but he would sometimes he'll try to go out on his own. He'll try to, if one of us opens the door and he's close by, he'll try to run out. So I always gotta like look down, and I have to keep constantly telling people, especially if I know they're coming. Sometimes I'll like bring him to my room or something, just to make sure that he doesn't try anything funny to try to escape, because it is such a hassle. Like if it's hot like right now, he might come in on his own just because it's way too fucking hot. But sometimes I'm not so lucky. Hey, so you saw the notice I posted? Thanks so much. Alright. We take those. Oh yeah, it is a new week, so I should totally... Wait, let me talk to you. Trees look nice today, don't they? Spending time in nature is very rewarding. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Yeah, I would always take the stick around to chase away, like, other animals that might be a threat to what used to be with Rhino at the time. Although, I don't want to hit them, obviously. I'm not going to say, oh, I enjoyed hitting them or something like that. No, 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 no. There's only one time I've ever had to actually use it, and that was again with Astro, because there was... this was before, this is why I had to get him neutered. Because, oh, hey, we're getting this thing. Ew, it smells. And look, there's fucking there's some spring onions here. Is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum. Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. Yikes. There's something moving around in there. Okay, I couldn't see this on the first time I saw this. I had to redo the day. But yeah, they were hiding behind you. I thought they just ran off and just said that as they went along. And now they run off. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, I've only ever had to use it once. And it was while Astro was here. So a male cat came by because other female cats were in heat. Hold on, let me see. Haley's too involved with her camera to notice you. But I know what will get her to notice me. For me, thank you. Hopefully we're ready for that day, the dancing day. 'Cause, I mean, year 2 we won't have it, but you know, year 1 you kind of want to have a chance to take somebody there, to dance with somebody there. Oh yeah, if you have a survival burger, use it, because you can actually temporarily upgrade your foraging skills, which means you can get even more salmon berries. Which, if you get that many, you might be set for you might just be set for summer as well. Like, that's how long you can make these last you. And they heal a decent amount of health and stamina. At least for the early game, they will. Oh yeah, but definitely check around the forest any chance you get, because stuff like this is really nice. The salmon berries, I mean, you'll find a lot. But anyway, going back to the whole thing with the cat. So, there was a male cat, and Astro was about to fight him, but but I had to go and get the stick, or I had the stick on. Okay, I don't know if I had to go get it. I think I did, because then if he went outside, I was always ready for that, because I knew they were around. He broke out on his own, because again, he was just always meowing at the window and at the door, just like meow, 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 because you know, the girl cats were in heat, and it got him into it because he's a fucking simp, you bastard. I know you're nearby, dumb cat. Anyway, so he ran out. I wasn't the one that let him out. My grandma, I think my grandma let him out on accident, but Anyway, there was a male cat there, and they started fighting. They like like the whole like curl like basically roll around with each other, trying to bite each other and stuff. But I had the stick. I held like the middle of it because I didn't want to swing too hard and blindly, and I ended up hitting that other one. I hit him hard enough so he would back off and run away, and he just started avoiding us because he knows I'm there. Like, this is my cat. You want to play. Like, you want to keep going. You're going to have to go through me too. I didn't want to hit it, but I had to break the fight up because I know I probably shouldn't even be saying this because somebody might tell me, "Oh, you're a monster for killing, like for hitting an animal. It doesn't matter the context. You shouldn't hurt the animals." Like, I'm trying to break up the fight first and foremost. I don't want to hit the cat, but it's just, what would you rather I do? Stand there and do nothing and hope to God my cat is strong enough to know how to fight? Astro was a stray cat or a stray kitten left alone abandoned by his mom, and she died the next day. She literally died the next day after she left. So I don't know if that was a cryptic omen or a bad coincidence, but I had to make that choice. I don't regret it though. If you're gonna ask me, do I regret like protecting my cat by hiring another animal to do so? I don't regret it because again, it's just would I have been okay if he got hurt and I had to take him to the emergency? Because when I got him back inside, I checked for him. He didn't have anything too severe, nothing to make me have to go make a trip to the vet or schedule an appointment like ASAP. We didn't have any of that, thankfully. That's the good thing. And I tell myself that if I didn't do that, if I didn't do what I did, I might have had to take him there sooner. And I don't even want to think about what would happen because I had to take him last month. I thought he had some bladder issues, but no, it was fine. But I also got him checked out. But eventually, after that, I did have to take him regardless, just for the fact of getting him neutered. He did have some stomach problems, but I think that was unrelated to the fight. Either way, I know I probably should not be even talking about that because I know someone is going to come after me and say that you shouldn't be like that, you're horrible. I've asked other people who I know who are also pet owners, like my friend Taylor at the time. I asked Brooke, who was an ex-owner, I think. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Whatever, bro. Anyway, yeah. I asked other people for to see did I do the right thing, because sometimes I usually don't regret anything, but sometimes I doubt, if that makes sense. It just closed. Really? Damn, what a dick move. I was just gonna turn in that sword. I'll get my sword for you, Danny. Oh yeah, I asked my brother too. I asked my brother as well, because he's the big animal lover. He owns 2 cats, actually, although, just like me, sometimes with cats, it's just, sometimes you don't even try to look for them. They just come to you. Him and I have some mirroring stories. I've talked about how I found him, so I'll give you the short and sweet version with Astro. As I mentioned earlier, his mom, my mom, when she came by, found him, right in front of my doorstep on the porch. Right next to the tree there. Well, while it was still alive-ish, but anyway, yeah, she found and brought him in, and this was while I was at work, mind you. I didn't know about this until I got home. It's like, why is there a kitten here? So they told me why. My mom found it when she was here, and I took it upon myself to take care of him. And I have pictures of him when he was a baby. He was about 2 weeks old when we found him. And he was by himself. I found his mom, because I know who the mom was. I could tell who it was because I remember she was pregnant before when she passed by, because there's some stray cats that live around us. The only thing they're good for is killing the rats that come from the field nearby. But anyway, yeah. She died the next day, and I just raised him as a kitten. I had to buy cat milk from the store. It was very... It's like, okay, I'm not gonna say that I know what a normal human parent goes through, but if you're a pet parent, you know what I'm talking about. You know how I was feeling. But yeah, then I raised him, and that's where we are today. But as for my brother found him with my brother found this mom cat that was pregnant, but it was cold. This was in the winter, and so she needed so she needed a place to stay. So my brother set up a thing for her to hide, like a cage that she could come in and chill. He never closed it. He just it had blankets and stuff, and she was able to be there and have her babies. But then after they were grown up enough, she just left, and the kittens were alone after a few months. He saw the cat again, but anyway, he was raising those two. He named them Tiger and Queen. They're both girls. They're sisters. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what it came down to. We both found our own cats by weird coincidences. Because that's just how pets are. I mean, again, I hope that I don't have to regret uploading this, because I know, again, I think it's some people are just so vehement on the fact that you can't defend your pets. Again, I didn't try to kill that other one. It's just, I don't know. Part of me just thinks I'm going to get shit for it. But yeah, I guess I should just drop that and move on. But either way, I don't think I think I've tried my best with Astro. I'm not a good pet owner in terms of like the best quality, like know every little thing. I'm just as much of an amateur pet owner as the next guy. But I think I've done what I can for him, and I treat him well enough. Obviously, I feed him every day. I go get him. I get him everything he needs. Although I try not to buy toys for him because I don't think they work. The best thing I can think of are like those that the thing with like the stick with the bell, or like a little mouse at the end. Those work. Stuff that I can move around, or the classic laser pointer that always works. Those usually work, but some other stuff, like I need him to get into scratching posts, but he just doesn't see the appeal. I don't know why. Either way, he's a little shit. Astro's a little bastard. He will sometimes try to play when I'm like not in the mood, or he'll try to bite my leg or jump at my hand every now and again. This isn't often. It was much more worse before I got him neutered. Getting him neutered was very good, because that bad behavior was much more rampant, especially when he was in heat. It was just, let me do what I want. I don't want to be in here. I want to go out there, and just like, no. But yeah, I had to get him neutered because of that. And him being a much more chill cat, he still has his moments where he wants to just fight or play too much. Like sometimes I'll come out and he's just like looking at me or hiding in the corner and he shakes his butt because he's about to pounce. But it's like, if he sees the front of my feet facing him, he knows, like, yeah, I'm looking at you. Sometimes he'll look up at me. But yeah, I talked way too much. I think I spent this whole day talking more about my cats than actually making progress. We didn't do much today, but oh, holy shit. Oh shit, I forgot that's what that thing does. I almost hit the cat. Anyway, yeah, let's go to bed. I saw that crow and I was afraid. Only got 35 gold for a parsnip, but I got 60 from that quest. Either way, should call this a session. This was 3 days we did. And we got some nice Joja Cola. Although I would keep it in the fridge, personally. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this whole session. And I hope you guys don't try to kill me over what I did. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. And yeah, I hope you look forward to more Stardew Valley. Until the next one.